What's really in your butter? 8 UK brands are selling you industrial oils, synthetic additives, and hormone disruptors disguised as pure dairy. And number one, trusted by millions, is not even butter at all. From palm oil to chemicals linked to cancer, we are exposing the spreads that betray your toast and revealing 3 brands that actually deliver real butter. Starting at number 8, Asda Extra Special Spreadable hides behind a name that promises quality. Extra Special suggests premium ingredients and careful craftsmanship. What you actually get is diluted butter mixed with rapeseed oil. The tub contains roughly 68% real butter, the rest filled with cheap vegetable oil, slashing production costs while maintaining the illusion of dairy luxury. This isn't butter, it is a butter-flavored compromise in fancy packaging. Here is what they don't tell you. Rapeseed oil gets blasted with chemical solvents and extreme heat. The result is oxidized fats that trigger inflammation throughout your body, your arteries, your joints, your digestive system, all under attack from fats your body can't process properly. The omega-6 fatty acids in rapeseed oil wreck your body's delicate balance. Modern diets already drown you in omega-6. Adding more through this so-called butter accelerates inflammatory responses. Cardiovascular disease, metabolic disorders, both linked directly to this imbalance. What makes Asda particularly troubling? The marketing deception. Extra Special implies superior quality, yet you are paying for butter while receiving a hybrid product engineered for spreadability and profit margins. Traditional butter contains cream and salt. Simple, pure. This tub contains cream, rapeseed oil, water, and salt. Industrial intervention is transforming straightforward dairy into manufactured convenience. For something marketed as special, there is nothing extraordinary about chemically processed vegetable oil diluting real butter. But if Asda disappointed you, this next brand wraps similar deception in countryside charm. At number 7, Country Life Spreadable trades shamelessly on pastoral imagery. Rolling fields, happy cows, British heritage, the packaging sells you a dairy dream, whilst the tub delivers industrial reality. Country Life blends butter with rapeseed oil, creating that signature spreadable texture. Same fundamental compromise as Asda, just wearing different marketing clothes. The truth is worse than you think. The rapeseed oil goes through hexane extraction, a petroleum-based solvent that strips oil from seeds at industrial scale. Traces of hexane can remain in finished oils. You are potentially consuming solvent residues with every spread, petroleum derivatives on your morning toast. The high heat processing generates trans fats. Not the artificial trans fats banned across Europe, but naturally occurring trans fats created when unsaturated oils face extreme temperatures. Your cholesterol levels still suffer, your cardiovascular health still declines. Country Life keeps the ingredient list deceptively simple. Butter, rapeseed oil, water, salt. Clean on paper, but simplicity does not equal purity when half the product is not dairy. Here is the betrayal. The brand positions itself as wholesome British tradition. The dairy crest heritage suggests generations of trusted dairy expertise. Yet modern Country Life Spreadable abandons that heritage completely, swapping pure cream for oil butter hybrids, maximizing profit whilst maintaining nostalgic branding. Traditional butter spreads perfectly fine at room temperature. The oil exists solely for cold spreadability and cost reduction. You are not buying countryside tradition, you are buying vegetable oil dressed in pastoral marketing. And it gets worse. This next brand built its reputation on Scandinavian purity, then quietly compromised everything that reputation represented. At number 6, Lurpak Spreadable betrays everything Scandinavian dairy once represented. For decades, Lurpak symbolized Danish excellence, premium butter worth every penny. Then they added rapeseed oil and called it innovation. Lurpak Spreadable contains butter, rapeseed oil, water, salt, and vitamin D. That vitamin D addition raises immediate questions. Why does spreadable butter need vitamin fortification? Processing and oil dilution strip away natural nutrients found in pure cream. They are adding back vitamins to compensate for what industrial manipulation removed. The emulsifiers holding this oil-butter mixture together attack your gut microbiome. These synthetic compounds disrupt the delicate bacterial balance in your digestive system. Studies link emulsifier consumption to inflammatory bowel conditions and weakened intestinal barriers. your gut lining becomes permeable and particles that should stay in your digestive tract leak into your bloodstream. Immune responses trigger throughout your body. Chronic inflammation follows. Rapeseed oil consumption correlates with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Your liver struggles processing these industrially refined oils. The accumulation strains liver function over time, particularly concerning when you are consuming this butter daily. Most people have no idea. What makes Lurpak's transformation particularly galling? You are still paying premium rates for a product that is half vegetable oil. It uses Danish heritage marketing while delivering industrial compromise indistinguishable from budget spreadable brands. Lurpak traded reputation for spreadability and profit margins. If Scandinavian purity fell this far, imagine what happened to Ireland's most beloved export. At number 5, Kerrygold Spreadable represents perhaps the most heartbreaking betrayal on this list. Kerrygold's pure Irish butter, the block version, ranks among Britain's finest. Grass-fed cows, golden colour, exceptional flavour. Then they created a spreadable version and ruined everything. Kerrygold Spreadable blends their beautiful Irish butter with rapeseed oil. The same grass-fed dairy that makes their block butter exceptional gets diluted with industrial vegetable oil for convenience. The cognitive dissonance is staggering. You are buying based on Kerrygold's grass-fed reputation while consuming a product that is partially industrial seed or oil. Here's what happens inside your body. Rapeseed oil disrupts your cell membranes. Every cell in your body contains a protective fatty layer. When you consume industrially processed oils, these damaged fats integrate into your cellular structure. Your cells become more permeable, less stable, and more vulnerable to oxidative stress. The vegetable oils interfere with hormone production. Your body creates hormones from dietary fats. Feed it processed rapeseed oil instead of pure dairy fat, and you're providing inferior building blocks for testosterone, estrogen, and thyroid hormones. Reproductive health suffers, metabolic function declines, mood regulation fails, all compromised by substituting real butter with oil blends. The label will not tell you this. What is most frustrating? Kerrygold already makes perfect butter. The block version contains exactly what butter should: cream from grass-fed cows and salt. Pure, simple, delicious, but they could not resist creating a spreadable variant, sacrificing quality for convenience and profit. Irish dairy excellence destroyed by rapeseed oil and corporate compromise. Think that's disappointing? Wait until you hear what the next brand passes off as butter. At number 4, Bebo Butterich 60% drops any pretense of being real butter. That 60% refers to total fat content, not butter content. The name admits this product is butterish, not butter. Multiple vegetable oils form the foundation: rapeseed, palm, and palm kernel. You are consuming 3 different industrially processed oils in a single spread. Here is what they are hiding. Palm oil production involves extreme heat refining that creates 3-MCPD and glycidyl esters. These compounds metabolize into substances the European Food Safety Authority classified as genotoxic and carcinogenic. In plain terms, they damage DNA and increase cancer risk with repeated exposure. Your morning toast becomes a delivery system for processed palm oil, contaminants linked to tumor development. The spread contains buttermilk powder, not fresh cream, not churned butter, but reconstituted dried powder. This is not traditional dairy craftsmanship. It is industrial food engineering using the cheapest possible dairy derivatives. Artificial flavoring masks the bland taste of vegetable oil mixtures. Chemical compounds mimicking butter's natural aroma trick your senses while delivering none of butter's nutritional benefits. Most people do not realize the preservatives that extend shelf life accumulate in your body over time. Potassium sorbate and sodium benzoate disrupt the endocrine system. These synthetic compounds interfere with hormone signaling. Thyroid function can suffer and metabolic regulation can fail. Bebo adds artificial coloring to create that golden hue you associate with real butter. You are being visually deceived into thinking a vegetable oil paste resembles dairy. This is not butter, it is palm oil with buttermilk powder, synthetic flavors, and chemical preservatives pretending to be dairy. And somehow, the next supermarket giant manages to make things even worse. At number 3, Tesco Buttery Spread represents everything wrong with industrial butter substitutes. The name alone telegraphs the deception, not butter, but buttery. Marketing language acknowledges this product merely resembles butter. The ingredient list reads like a chemistry experiment. Rapeseed oil, palm oil, buttermilk, emulsifiers, stabilizers, preservatives, flavoring, and added vitamins. Here is the real damage. Combining rapeseed and palm oil creates a particularly problematic fat profile. You are consuming omega-6 inflammatory oils alongside palm oil's saturated fats and processing contaminants at the same time. Your cardiovascular system faces assault from multiple directions. The stabilizers, likely carrageenan or similar polysaccharides, attack your intestinal lining. These compounds trigger inflammatory responses in your gut. The mucus layer protecting your digestive tract degrades. Research links carrageenan consumption to ulcerative colitis and intestinal inflammation. Your gut barrier breaks down. Bacteria and undigested particles cross into your bloodstream. Immune responses activate. Chronic inflammation can manifest throughout your entire body. Tesco uses buttermilk instead of cream. Buttermilk is what remains after churning butter, the leftover liquid, not the premium dairy fat. They are using dairy industry byproducts while charging you for something called buttery. The truth gets worse. The synthetic flavoring compounds accumulate in fatty tissues. These artificial aromatics do not metabolize cleanly. They lodge in your adipose tissue, creating toxic reservoirs that slowly release into your system over months. Added vitamins suggest nutrient compensation. When manufacturers fortify products, they are admitting the base ingredients lack natural nutritional value. Tesco buttery spread is not food. It is engineered paste with dairy byproducts and chemical intervention at every stage. But if Tesco's deception shocked you, this next light option takes industrial manipulation to genuinely disturbing levels. At number 2, Bebo Sunflower Light achieves the seemingly impossible, creating something even worse than regular spreads by making it light. The ingredient list reveals why. Water forms the primary component. You are paying for water mixed with sunflower oil, palm kernel oil, and a cascade of emulsifiers, holding this watery mess together. Here is what most people do not know. Sunflower oil ranks among the most unstable oils you can consume. Its high polyunsaturated fat content oxidizes rapidly when exposed to heat, light, or air. By the time this spread reaches your kitchen, those fats have degraded into lipid peroxides, toxic compounds that accelerate cellular aging. Every cell in your body ages faster. Your skin, your organs, your brain. All are experiencing accelerated oxidative damage from consuming rancid polyunsaturated fats. The damage multiplies. The multiple emulsifiers required to bind water and oil create a synergistic toxic effect. Each emulsifier individually damages your gut. Combined, they devastate your intestinal ecology completely. Your beneficial bacteria die off. Harmful species proliferate. Light products trick your metabolism. Lower fat content means less satiety. You consume more, seeking satisfaction that never arrives. Your body receives fewer nutrients while your brain demands more food. Weight gain accelerates despite eating light products. Here is the final betrayal. The vegan marketing implies health benefits, but there is nothing healthy about industrially refined seed oils, palm kernel fat, and synthetic emulsifiers. Plant-based does not equal nutritious. This is water, degraded oils, and chemicals marketed as a butter alternative. But somehow, one brand manages to be even more offensive, the margarine masquerading as a butter substitute that started this entire industrial deception. Taking the #1 spot as the absolute worst butter you can buy in Britain, Flora Original represents the complete abandonment of everything butter should be. There is zero dairy, not cream, not buttermilk powder, not even a whisper of milk. This is pure margarine, an industrially engineered vegetable oil spread with absolutely no connection to butter whatsoever. Flora contains multiple plant oils, rapeseed, palm, sunflower, and linseed. Each undergoes brutal industrial processing involving chemical solvents, high heat, bleaching, and deodorization. You are consuming the combined output of 4 separate oil refineries in a single tub. The polyunsaturated fats in Flora generate massive amounts of free radicals during metabolism. These unstable molecules attack your cellular DNA, proteins, and lipid membranes. Oxidative stress skyrockets, and your antioxidant defenses become overwhelmed trying to neutralize the damage. Here is what they will not tell you. Chronic disease risk escalates. Cardiovascular problems, neurodegenerative conditions, and accelerated aging are all connected to excessive polyunsaturated fat consumption from industrially processed seed oils. Flora pioneered the deception that margarine was health food. Decades of advertising convinced millions that vegetable oil spreads were healthier than butter, and medical establishments promoted margarine over dairy fat. All of it was lies. Studies now show butter from grass-fed cows provides beneficial nutrients margarine utterly lacks. Most people have no idea. Flora's emulsifiers and flavorings create a product that looks spreadable and tastes vaguely buttery. You are eating a refined oil paste with zero nutritional relationship to actual dairy. This is not butter. It is not even close. It is the original industrial abomination that spawned every terrible spread on this list. After exposing those 8 industrial disasters, here is genuine hope for anyone who still believes butter should mean butter. These 3 brands prove real dairy still exists. Pure cream, traditional churning, zero compromises. At number 3, Tesco organic butter proves supermarket-owned brands can deliver genuine quality when they choose integrity over profit maximization. The ingredient list contains exactly what butter should: organic cream and salt. That's it. No oils, no emulsifiers, no stabilizers, no flavorings. Just dairy fat, churned traditionally until it becomes butter. Here is what organic certification guarantees. Cows graze on pesticide-free pastures. No glyphosate contamination. No herbicide residues survive into your morning toast. The barley and grass these cows consume grow without chemical interventions that plague conventional dairy farming. Organic standards prohibit routine antibiotic use. Conventional dairy operations pump cattle with antibiotics to prevent disease in cramped conditions. Those antibiotics can concentrate in milk fat, surviving into butter. You may consume antibiotic residues that damage your gut bacteria and contribute to antibiotic resistance. Tesco Organic eliminates that exposure completely. The butter contains naturally occurring vitamin K2, critical for calcium metabolism and cardiovascular health. Vitamin K2 directs calcium into bones and teeth while preventing arterial calcification. Grass-fed and organic dairy provide significantly higher vitamin K, 2 levels than conventional alternatives. The conjugated linoleic acid CLA in organic butter supports healthy body composition and immune function. This beneficial fatty acid only appears in meaningful quantities when cows eat fresh grass rather than grain-heavy feed. Tesco Organic offers accessibility. When premium grass-fed brands become hard to find, this provides a dependable organic alternative widely available across Britain. Real butter, real organic standards, real dairy without industrial compromise. If Tesco impressed you with organic integrity, wait until you taste what Ireland's been perfecting for generations. At number 2, Kerrygold Pure Irish Butter. The block version, not the spreadable betrayal, represents Irish dairy tradition executed brilliantly. This is the butter Kerrygold built their reputation on. Before they compromised with spreadable variants, this was the gold standard, and it still is. The ingredients contain precisely 2 things: cream from Irish grass-fed cows and salt. Nothing else. No oils diluting the dairy, no emulsifiers holding together incompatible fats, just cream churned until it becomes butter. Here is what grass-fed actually means. Irish cows graze on lush pastures nearly year-round. That grass-based diet produces milk with dramatically higher omega-3 content compared to grain-fed cattle. These beneficial fats reduce inflammation, support brain function, and protect cardiovascular health. The deep golden color comes entirely from beta-carotene in fresh grass. No artificial coloring required. That rich hue signals superior nutrient density, more vitamin A, more vitamin K2, more beneficial compounds you simply cannot get from grain-fed dairy. Kerrygold's grass-fed butter contains 5 times more CLA than conventional butter. This naturally occurring fatty acid supports immune function, helps regulate blood sugar, and may protect against certain cancers. The flavor delivers everything real butter should: rich, creamy, satisfying depth that makes even plain toast feel indulgent. Kerrygold block butter proves you can achieve commercial success whilst maintaining ingredient integrity. Widely available across British supermarkets, consistently high quality, genuinely grass-fed. This is what butter tastes like when cows eat what they are meant to eat. But there is one brand that takes everything Kerrygold does right and elevates it even further. Taking the top spot as the absolute best butter you can buy in Britain, Yeo Valley organic butter represents the perfect intersection of organic certification, grass-fed dairy, and traditional craftsmanship. This is butter done completely right. Yeo Valley contains organic cream from grass-fed cows and salt. Every single aspect optimized for purity, ethics, and nutritional excellence. Here is what makes it exceptional. The organic certification means zero pesticides, zero herbicides, zero synthetic fertilizers contaminating the pastures these cows graze. You are consuming butter from an agricultural system that prioritizes soil health, biodiversity, and long-term sustainability over short-term yield maximization. The grass-fed protocol ensures cows spend maximum time on pasture eating their natural diet. This produces milk with optimal omega-3 to omega-6 ratios, abundant fat-soluble vitamins, and beneficial compounds impossible to replicate through grain feeding. Yeo Valley's commitment extends beyond ingredients. The Somerset-based dairy maintains transparent supply chains, supports British farming communities, and operates as a certified B Corporation, legally required to balance profit with environmental and social responsibility. The butter itself tastes extraordinary. Clean, rich dairy flavour with subtle sweetness from well-churned organic cream. It melts beautifully, spreads perfectly at room temperature, and transforms baked goods through pure butterfat quality alone. What makes Yeo Valley truly exceptional? They refuse every compromise. They could cut costs using conventional cream, they could add oils for spreadability, they could abandon organic standards during supply difficulties. They do not, ever. Yeo Valley organic butter proves commercial success does not require ingredient deception, industrial shortcuts, or ethical compromises. This is what butter looked like before corporations corrupted it. Pure cream, traditional churning, complete integrity. Number one, without question. There you have it. 8 butter brands loaded with industrial oils and chemicals, and 3 that still make real butter. Check your fridge right now. If this opened your eyes, like the video, comment which brand shocked you most, and share it with anyone who deserves real dairy. Subscribe so you never miss what is really in your food.